Bye-bye. I don't think it's funny anymore. I don't think nobody's laughing at God now for some reason.
Why does everyone hate him?
Because he came back from hell.
How did he survive?
He didn't just survive, he thrived. He walked through the fire, let it burn away his weakness, and came back stronger.
But he lost everything. His name, his place, his people.
And came back stronger.
But he lost everything. His name, his place, his people.
And that's exactly why he's unstoppable. He has nothing left to lose. No chains, no limits, no mercy.
So they fear him now?
They always did. But no. Their fear has turned to hate. Because they can't break him. Because he doesn't need them. Because he's untouchable.
What if they try to stop him?
They already did. And now they have to live with the consequences. They already did. And now they have to live with the consequences.
Isn't it ironic? One day back in the game, and it's nothing but progress reports.
I don't care if they hate me. I don't care if they spit my name like poison from their lips.
I rely on it.
When I walk into the room, if they whisper behind my back like venomous serpents, let them drown in their own bitterness. Let them choke on their own resentment. It does not move me. It does not break me. Hate is nothing but noise, and I have learned to
Incoming dishes!
walk through fire without flinching. It does not break me. Hate is nothing but noise, and I have learned to walk through fire without move me. It does not break me. Hate is nothing but noise, and I have learned to walk through fire without flinching. I have been burned before. I have felt the flames of betrayal lick at my skin, reducing everything I was to ashes. I have watched as hands I once trusted pushed me down, as voices I once believed in twisted my name into something filthy. They tried to bury me in their lies, in their cruelty, in their jealousy. They wanted me to fade, to crumble. They tried to bury me in their lies, in their cruelty, in their jealousy. They wanted me to fade, to crumble, to beg for their acceptance. But I did not. I would not. I rose. I am not here to be loved. I am not here to make them comfortable. I was not born to bend, to shrink, to make myself small, so they could feel bigger. I was born to take up space, to command attention, to be undeniable. And if that means they hate me, so be it. Hate is powerless in the face of certainty, and I am certain of who I am.
Why would I care if you hate me? The world hates my father.
I do not need their approval. I do not crave their validation. I am not a puppet to be controlled by the strings of their opinions. They can say what they want. They can call me ruthless, arrogant, heartless. I wear their insults like armor.
You know what no one's gonna call me? A fucking liar.
I sharpen their words into daggers and keep them close. Not as wounds, but as reminders.
I always tell the truth. Even when I don't like it. Oh yeah, I forgot my father wanted me to warn people about him coming and, fucking you up. But who am I?
Reminders that I do not belong to them. That I do not owe them softness. That I will not be molded into something weak. They want me to break. They will have to watch me thrive instead. They will have to watch me become everything they feared I would be. I have walked through shadows. I have stood at the edge of the abyss and stared into its depths, and it did not swallow me. I have felt the weight of loneliness, the cold of isolation, the suffocating grip of being cast aside.
And now it's your turn.
I have also felt the fire within me rage against the dark, refusing to be snuffed out. I did not surrender. I did not fall to my knees and beg to be let back in. I built myself up from the wreckage, piece by piece, with bloodied hands and unshakable resolve. They hate me because they fear me. They fear what they cannot control. They fear someone who does not flinch under pressure.
Right.
Are you the real Batman?
No.
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 No. Then why do you dress up like him?
He's a symbol. We don't have to be afraid of scum like you.
Yeah, you do, Brian. You really do. Huh? Yeah. Oh, shh. So you think Batman's made Gotham a better place? Look at me. Look at me. You see, this is how crazy Batman's made Gotham. If you want order in Gotham, Batman must take off his mask and turn himself in. Oh, and every day he doesn't, people will.
Okay. All right. Yeah. This is what I heard. Basically, you are Maya energy every day and all day long. Okay. Maya energy over here looking at me. All right. Maya energy is truth, justice, balance, order. Okay. Genuine, real, and true energy. This is your energy daily. Okay. That is your overall energy, family. All right. There's more to be known about this energy. And I feel like there's energies around you that are kind of irritated at it because no matter what, the truth always prevails. Okay. Maya is strong. All right. With this truth, justice, balance, order, genuine, real, and true, good Lord, you don't get no stronger than that. Standing on business here. Okay. So man, let's hop into this, y'all. And thank you so much for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, hitting your notification bell. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil being projected or thrown towards myself or the Soul Tribe family, I ask that you shield our minds, bodies, souls, and vessels from it with your mighty shield. To perceive something to be is. So after shuffling this deck, woo, we got a lot that came out. So you being in Maya energy, first of all, you stand in your truth, period. Perception is 9/10 of the law. Okay, how one perceives something to be is how they perceive it to be. You cannot change anyone's perception, but you can express the things that you have experienced and how you perceived it to be through your truths. And then these truths justify the balance that you bring into your life, which is balance of order. Okay. So when I feel like this is like you're giving me this energy of like You pass down judgment off of your truths, and this is justified, okay? Because it brings in a balance. This balance is resonation. It's like other people or others resonate. This is a balance. This is not something, this is where you kind of discover, yeah, you ain't tripping. This is what I'm picking up on. You discovered you're not tripping, because if you were, how is everyone else going through what you've gone through? Type energy, okay? Discover, yeah, you ain't tripping. This is what I'm picking up on. You discovered you're not tripping, because if you were, how is everyone else going through what you've gone through? Type energy, okay? This is bringing in this order, this law and order energy, as well as you really being genuine with whatever it was you went through, or whatever experiences you are bringing to the forefront, right? You're keeping it real and true. This has something to do with your free will. Your sovereignty keeps you in this energy of independence and a free spirit. And a lot of people are irritated at that, because you seem to, I don't want to say you overstep, but then again, you do. Their transgressions, their judgments, their anything that they try to point out as being a flaw for you is actually really a contradiction, because it's like they're pointing out the flaws on themselves. Anything that they try to point out as being a flaw for you is actually really a contradiction, because it's like they're pointing out the flaws on themselves. This is where they make their biggest mistake. I feel like people prejudge you, not realizing that you're the hope that they even want in their lives. This is what they've always anticipated their lives to. It's a mistake. I feel like people prejudge you, not realizing that you're the hope that they even want in their lives. This is what they've always anticipated their lives to be looking like. Bright prospects and wishes coming true. You're the wish. You're the wish that comes true in these energies' lives, because you're the noble one. Yeah, you're held in high honor. And you have high moral standards and values, and your ideas are common sense kind of ideas, or are all the way common sense. And you're very courteous as well. You're thoughtful, you're polite, and you have standards and values, and your ideas are common sense kind of ideas, or are all the way common sense. And you're very courteous as well. You're thoughtful, you're polite, and you have good manners. This really irritates people, okay, because they feel like they should be the only ones to have this. Well, whoever thought that, that was her last day in the light. Okay, I feel like this really irritates people, okay, because they feel like they should be the only ones to have this. Well, whoever thought that, that was her last day in the light. Okay, I feel like you were dealing with an earth angel who fell by the wayside through their transgressions, through their judgment and their mistakes when handling you, because they knew you were an earth angel as well. But you are the goddess and God energy of Maya. So this caused them an unexpected ending and a surprise change. Yeah, they went through some sudden shifts. This energy over here went through some sudden shifts, yeah, because they weren't disciplined. They were not disciplined at all. I feel like there is a certain sort of discipline when you step into any role, especially a leadership role on the chime confirmation. There's a certain sort of discipline. I feel like you have disciplined yourself in the areas that you needed to in order to beat this transgression. You went through training and you stayed consistent with it, and you practiced. This could have been meditating. This could have been alchemizing negative energy, returning to sender. You practiced, okay? Yeah, that death will come energy, that mortal, that fight night, that fragile energy that I feel that practiced, okay? Yeah, that death will come energy, that mortal, that fight night, that fragile energy that I feel that kept coming into your energy field, family, because it was being projected towards you. I feel like there was some sort of discipline you held here in that Maya energy. You stood in that truth. You felt that energy and you returned it, and you returned it with truth. And I feel like the truth was you doing some soul searching. That death will come energy that they were sending you, I feel like a lot of y'all returned that. you return that to their mortal being. Because I feel like, when people do things like that, I feel like they don't realize that, that saying, dig one hole, dig one for yourself type energy. Yeah, you return that. And for many of you, you're receiving justice now. And that doesn't mean a physical death. That could just mean a actual symbolic death. Okay. And for many of you, you're receiving justice now. And that doesn't mean a physical death. That could just mean a actual symbolic death, okay? As well as things coming to an end within their lives, whether it's their job, whether it's their marriage, whether it's their friendships, relationships, you feel me? Partnerships, business, all that. Their job, whether it's their marriage, whether it's their friendships, relationships, you feel me? Partnerships, business, all that. Okay, that is a death. Okay.
And that's why they say a coward dies many deaths. Strong man dies once.
I also feel with this energy of the last day of being in the light, this is somebody that they have felt their judgment was coming. Their last day may very well be coming very soon or today. And that's because they have been found out. Yeah, now they're calling for help. They're reaching out. I cannot make it up. Now they're calling for help and they're today. And that's because they have been found out. Yeah, now they're calling for help. They're reaching out. I cannot make it up. Now they're calling for help and they're reaching out. They need some backup here because they need to admit to what they've done. Somebody's been found out. They're not being held in high honor anymore. Wow. There's reason. There's reason behind this. I love these cards. I love that woman. I watch her like a movie. Because she got it going on. I'll be loving this woman over here. Okay, this fallen angel that's calling for help right now, people are looking at their reasoning behind some things, right? And they're listening not just to the advice of others, but also to their internal advice. And they're thinking clearly and intellectually. And they're looking at this person like, what in the hell were you thinking type energy? Hold on, let me find her. I love this lady. Oh, okay. And her cards are the bomb. And I resonate with them. And I didn't have nothing, and I was going to buy these as gifts, y'all. Her last day of the light, because this energy here was really coming up against you with everything they had, okay? This could be a boss. This could be a co-worker. Her last day of the light, because this energy here was really coming up against you with everything they had, okay? This could be a boss. This could be a co-worker, okay? This could be an in-law, a family member, or something like that. But there's somebody close to you, could even be a friend or someone you felt was a friend, even an acquaintance. Okay, but somebody here, their last day of being in the light, yeah, because you have eternal youth. Okay, this makes me feel like, you're still in tune with your inner child. Some of y'all are like big kids running around. You have eternal youth, okay? This makes me feel like, you're still in tune with your inner child. Some of y'all are like big kids running around, for real. And it's a good energy to keep and carry. And that's an eternal youth. And that's your energy. It's energy of newness and vitality all the time. And that is how a lot of people see you. They see you as being hope, bringing hope, being hopeful, being noble, courteous, and eternal youth. People are looking at somebody out here like, what was you thinking? And look, this is what they were thinking at the bottom of the deck, that you were rebellious. You were rebellious to them.
That's the way my Father created me. If you read the Bible, you would know. He says we're a stiff-necked people, very rebellious. Why would the Lord create you to rebel when you have to serve Him? Oh, because then you're under the super fucking curse. You have to super choose Him. And it's not gonna be fun. But you're gonna have to love it.
Tumult. They felt like you were going to bring something up that would, be a revolution against what they had going on. And yeah, you're damn right you are, family, because what they had going on was suffocating. What they had going on was keeping you beneath them when in no right did they have to do that. And these are energies that really felt like they were in the light. Give it to them.
It's understandable.
I'm telling you, they felt they had some sort of death rights over your life. They felt like they could say goodbye at any time they wanted to you, whether that was, metaphorically, okay, symbolically. I even heard mentally, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever heard somebody say, well, yeah, if you're here, if you're here next year type energy, right? Have you ever been on a job where, that you're talking about next year plans and they tell you, if you're here next year, this is this energy?
Hi. I don't want there to be any hard feelings between us, Harvey. When you and Rachel were being abducted, I was sitting in Gordon's cage. Now, I didn't rig those charges.
Your man, your plan.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. Those charges.
Your man, your plan.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. I just do things. The mob has plans. I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't know what to do with one if I caught it. I just do things. The mob has plans. The cops have plans. Gordon's got plans. They're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds. Got plans. Gordon's got plans. They're schemers. Schemers trying to control their little worlds. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. So, I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. I'm not a schemer. I try to show the schemers how pathetic their attempts to control things really are. So, when I say, come here, when I say that you and your girlfriend was nothing personal, you know that I'm telling the truth.
Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, who shall I send? And who will go for us?
I said,
Send me.
send me.
I took you from the ends of the earth, from its farthest corners I called you. I said, you are my servant. I have chosen you and have not rejected you, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Though you search for your enemies, you will not find them. Those who wage war against you will be as nothing. Those you will be as nothing and perish. Right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Though you search for your enemies, you will not find them. Those who wage war against you will be as nothing at all. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, do not fear, I will help you. This is what the Lord says, Israel's King and Redeemer, the Lord Almighty. I am the first, and I am the last. Apart from me, there is no God. Who then is like me? Let him proclaim it. Let him declare and lay out before me what has happened since I established my ancient people.
I dare you.
And what is yet to come. Yes, let them foretell what will come.
I'll tell you what's coming. My father.
Do not tremble. Do not be afraid. Did I not proclaim this and foretell it long ago?
Yes.
You are my witnesses. Is there any God besides me?
No. They're just little niggas.
No. There is no other God. I know not one. I will go before you and will level the mountains.
Thank you. I know I'm just a man. I can't level a mountain.
I will break down gates of bronze.
Thank you. Those spiritual gates holding my happiness back is really needed, Father. Without you, life is not interesting.
And cut through bars of iron. I will give you hidden treasures, riches stored in secret places, so that you may know that I am the Lord, the God of Israel, who summons you by name.
You understand? He knows me personally. I'm his little helper. It's like Santa and the elves. I'm an elf. Running around. Trying to say, la 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 la. Peace and love. Be good. But if you don't want to be, do you. Leave me the fuck alone, no.
I am the Lord, and there is no other. Apart from me, there is no God. I will strengthen you, though you have not acknowledged me.
Do you understand? I always knew he was there. And just like the rest of you, I didn't acknowledge him. Even though I knew he was there. Helping me. Guiding me. And I still ignored him. And then he said, sit your ass down. And I said, please don't let me go to jail. I'll do anything. I changed my whole life. Because I know that road. I've seen it many times through other people. I see what I'm doing wrong. And I'm not even as bad as them. Why do you punish me so much? And then I realized, because you got a fucking job to do. Now get the fuck in there, learn that book, and hit the highways and the byways. And then you people just keep on coming.
So that from the rising of the sun to the place of its setting, people may know there is none besides me. I am the Lord. There is no other. I form the light and create darkness. I bring prosperity and create disaster.
And then I understood. Everywhere you go, there you are. And then they come. And then my Father judges you. Is it my fault? No. Everyone gets judged for what they do. We all have a life to live. And last time I checked, I'm not in charge of anybody. I don't step in anybody's way. But it seems like everyone had to get my way. Had to try to slow me down. Stop me. Well, was it worth it?
I, the Lord, do all these things. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked advance against me to devour me, it is my enemies and my foes who will stumble and fall.
I wonder why. Oh yeah, because the Lord's gonna do it. Because it's written. And the Lord said, if you do this, I'll do that. You gotta go first though. You gotta go do the work. Alone. By yourself. In the shadows. You understand the Lord's my best friend? Do you fucking understand that? People don't get it. You hear about things like this.
Though an army besiege me, my heart will not fear. Though war break out against me, even then I will be confident. One thing I ask from the Lord, this only do I seek.
I remember when I only heard of things like this, read things like this, and you know what I said? I want to do that. I love my daddy. I love him. I want to see if it's true.
That I may dwell in the house of the Lord all the days of my life, to gaze on the beauty of the Lord, and to seek him in his temple. For in the day of trouble, he will keep me safe in his dwelling. He will hide me in the shelter of his sacred tent, and set me high upon a rock. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for his name's sake. Even
You get that? Not 'cause of me. Not 'cause I'm super special. Well, I'm doing things nobody could do. No. The Lord does this for me because he said he would. He doesn't go back on his word. Get it? So the jealousy and envy and all this, whatever hate, whatever triggers that you mortals like to be triggered by, it's not worth it. It's the Lord.
though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. When hard pressed, I cried to the Lord. He brought me into a spacious place. The Lord is with me. I will not be afraid.
Tell me, Vegeta, with that stamp on your head, I know Babbidi's been giving you orders. Is this one of them? Are you trying to fight me because of him?
Yes, my father gives me orders. And no, I don't go against anybody. You know, like you just said, you could look for your enemies, but they won't be there. It's because I'm not supposed to have any. You know, don't hate people. See, he says, you're not allowed to hate anybody. You can hate the things they do, though. That's what you're supposed to hate. And it took me a long time to understand it. And once I learned that most people are not in control of themselves, your little ants scurrying around and following things, and the things you're following are not good. And it only has one result.
Or is this the same old story between you and me? Which one?
The same old shit, like my father said. Nothing's new under the sun. All of this shit's been done already.
Does it really matter?
Yes. Everything matters.
Not to you, Gohan, but to a warrior it matters greatly. And you know this as well as I do, Kakarot. In a day, you'll be back to the dead, and I will not miss this opportunity. Who are you people? Don't you see that universe matters more than your meaningless squabble?
Are you sure?
Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
My strength is the Lord. That's what he said. He said, all your man meat and your thoughts and your, I'm a Jedi, it means nothing. You call me and watch what I do. You sit the fuck down and just be a man. You don't need strength. You need me. And time again, he proves it. That's why I don't, you know. If you know, you know.
I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength.
And that's why the Lord said, teach people what your strength is, so they start loving me. Oh yeah, I forgot. He said I save you even though you're a fucking trash bag mortal. You're gonna fall. You're gonna do things I don't like. You probably, but I chose you. So do your best. And remember, I do this for my name's sake. Get the fuck out there and be something. Be what I want you to be. Be what you were designed to be. Even if they laugh at you.
I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I had to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has stolen my honor. And his death
must be paid.
No one's laughing anymore. No one's laughing. Only the Lord.
Who's probably gonna sin again? Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away. I got my drink, I got my music, I would share it, but today I'm yelling, bitch, don't kill my vibe. 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 Look inside of my soul, to find gold and make it get rich. Look inside of your soul, find out it never exists. I can feel the changes. I can feel a new life. I always knew life can be dangerous. I can say that I like a challenge and you tell me it's painless. You don't know what pain is. How can I paint this picture when the color line is hanging with you? Fell on my face and I woke with a scar. Another mistake living deep in my heart. Buried on top of my sleeve in a flick. I can't admit that it did look like yours. Why you resent every making of this? Tell me your purpose is petty again. But even a small lighter can burn a bridge. Even a small lighter can burn a bridge. I can feel the changes. I can feel the new people around me. Just wanna be famous. You can see that my city found me, put me on stages. To me that's amazing. To you that's a quick check. With all this respect, let me say this. I am a sinner who's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Things I don't understand. Sometimes I need to be alone. This don't kill my vibe. This don't kill my vibe. I can feel your energy from 2 planets away.
Theatricality and deception. Powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we are initiated, aren't we, Bruce?
Members of the League of Shadows. And you betrayed us.
Yes.
You arrested Hurricane. Again, the psychopaths.
I am
The League of Shadows.
I am here to fulfill Ra's al Ghul's destiny.
The Most High's destiny.
Merely adopted the dark.
Oh, you think darkness is your ally?
You merely adopted the dark.
I was born in it, molded by it.
I didn't see the light until I was already a man. By then it was nothing to me but blindness.
The shadows betray you.
Because they belong to me.
There is no dark side, nor a light side. There is only the Force. I will do what I must to keep the balance. The balance is what keeps me together. There is no good without evil, but evil must not be allowed to flourish. There is passion, yet emotion. Serenity, yet peace. Chaos, yet order. I am the wielder of the flame, the protector of balance. I am the holder of the torch, lighting the way. I am the keeper of the flame, soldier of balance. I am the guardian of balance. I am...
I have brought peace, freedom, justice. I have brought peace, freedom, justice. I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire? I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Your new empire? Don't make me kill you.